So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jib? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Played out wide. Schlotterbeck is there and he can get that clear. Argentina have it back and can... It's Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ronaldo. Decent chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Neymar. And he's found the way. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard. Yamal in acres of space out wide. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Kimmich. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Kimmich. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And here is the first touch of the second half. And he opts to go forward. Parley quietly revving up. That's good play. Barcola. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! Parley. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's managed to get free. Spread it left. In towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out. Well played. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. That's rather hopeful. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich. And this is Ronaldo. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
There's the shot! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Some intricate passing looking to progress. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Parley. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. That's tidy. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that raw pace is something that always frightens defenders, and Barcola here has it in droves. He's a willing runner too, which makes him so effective against teams that like to play that high defensive line. So good luck catching him once he gets in behind.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drogba receives it in a good position here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's been drilled forward. No, he's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! Serginho with the clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Argentina can try it again now. Argentina have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcola. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Drogba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barcola in acres of space out wide. He is through here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zanetti. That's good running with the ball. Zanetti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Parley! That's going to go a long way.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Barcola. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Now it's Haaland. Thinks one through. Oh, well played. Nice looking ball. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely spread. Argentina, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
No way through. And here's Aguero. And he's lost his man here. Tries one from range. Aguero! He just does goals! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half.
And he shoots! And again! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence, and the agility wasn't too far off either.
Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Argentina leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Knocks it into space. Lovely bit of skill. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Serginho can clear it away. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well,
And that's that. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Ibrahimovic going after that. Ronaldo is onto this. Now that's well seen too. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. Opts to play it back. Takes a shot! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Romero, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, nice interception. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Arsenal are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Barcola. Kobel claims comfortably. Now it's Raul. Hakimi. Oh, guilty! It's Vieri! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Vieri. This looks promising. Vieri. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get rid. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kvaratskhelia, and he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Argentina are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they're back on the ball again. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Romero gets it clear. Mateus. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. And this is Batistuta.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kimmich. Now he's got space here. Diouf. Looking here to chip it through. Yamal. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Hakimi. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Vieri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich. Now it's Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's clever. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get
Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. He's in one-on-one, and Batistuta! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Donadoni. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Messi! And a neat finish! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi, and this is Messi. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Argentina have their second corner now. Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Argentina have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brilliantly cut out. Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcola, and he's lost his man here. Barcola! And that would have been some goal.
Barcola just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Argentina have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Argentina ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So right back into the action. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ambitious ball here. Now this could be... And he shoots! They want to be quick. Takes the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Argentina do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich cuts out the pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. And he can clear it away. And he's straight offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Cantona. Now it's Bojan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Pele. Yamal. That's been cut out, well played. Bojan, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Hakimi. Always onto this. This looks promising. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Knocks it into space. And he's found shot at goal! Oh, good finish. And they are right back within touch. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, what a ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lobbed in behind. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Akanji can clear it away. De Bruyne, look at the space, and a chance! There it is! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barcola, and he plays one through. And this is Raul. Just shot a goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Gerrard.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pau Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Raul, he's being urged to shoot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard showed plenty of zest in... Oh, great chance! And the shot! Oh, what? And it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Bangladesh are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to return it. Koeman. Gerrard. Kimmich. Now Barcola. Floated through. And he was alert to it. De Bruyne. That's been cut out. Well played. Raul. And that signals the end of the first period. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's found a way through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Looking to play him in. Aguero! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. He can run onto that. Akanji can get it clear. Defending was strong and firm. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Aguero. Ah, such a clever touch. It's Aguero! Ah, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia. And it's Gerrard. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? No, he's missed it.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Showing great feet there. Aguero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's worked it through. Aguero! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for short.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Hakimi tries to clear. De Bruyne delivers. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a pop! Against the crossbar. Once more against the woodwork. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cafu gets over and intercepts. That's a little off target. Bale. It's Bale! It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Argentina. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not